Greetings, my fellow explorers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Nex Revolution, Episode 6, Constellations. We don't even have a faction name yet. So this is why I have a little sunder, so that I can blow up drone guards. And I do appreciate how dumb these drone guards are. Or like, maybe not dumb, but pretty powerless. They're so easy to just blow up. By design, of course. There is a custom scenario built into Nexerelin mod, which is like the Derelict's Return, where the Derelicts are a faction of its own. I didn't choose that, however, because it introduces a whole bunch of derelict planets, and they're very weak and undefended, and it becomes a bit of a land rush to colonize those planets, which sounds fun, but if you don't start with a significant force to be able to immediately colonize them, it's a situation where the NPC factions just grow exponentially, making the game essentially harder because you're not in a position to take advantage of the land rush. Alright, so now we have that. There was another mission out here, wasn't there? It was a probe toxic world in a neighboring system. It must be this world, because this is the only world here. Or, no, there's another world there. That's not really a planet. That's just like a big asteroid rock. Little more than Phobos or Deimos. For as large as this solar system is, it has a whole lot of nothing. It has like 3 stable points and 2 stars and 2 planets. Disappointing, to say the least. Especially for yellow stars. It's funny that I have these like super powerful fleet commanders in like dinky rinky-dink ships. Which I think is a trend that will continue until I have passive income, right? Like, you don't want strong ships unless you can afford to field them. So it is ideal for me to have hyper-tuned rinky-dink ships because it's far more affordable. Because the running cost, if I was using the Legion or the Onslaught, would be very unaffordable very quickly. Okay, so that quest is done. All the planets here have been explored, and we'll do the rest of the constellation before heading back for more paid missions. Oh, technically that's a different constellation. Oh, no, it's the same. No, it's, they're just very similar names. The Zaratna and the Zaruna, or Zaranua. There's only one constellation in the Australia systems that I didn't poke into, so I'll just do that on my way back. What's that? Lots of fuel. Good. I'm sounding healthier? It's funny that you mentioned that. I have yet another, like, upper respiratory sinus thing going on right now, but I don't feel bad. It's pretty minor compared to what I was slapped with in months past. Hey, we have a gate out here. I'll probably just be perpetually sick for the next few years until... Actually, maybe not next year. My kid won't be in daycare, so maybe it's a chance for me not to be ill regularly. We'll see. I'm hoping. That's for sure. This is gonna hurt. Luckily, we have cheap ships that are cheap to repair. I was checking for another shunt. There was not another shunt. But I scanned the center of a binary system, so that was a lot of topography data. There's a ways to get a lot of topography data by, like, scanning black holes and things like that. And neutron stars. I mean, you can really farm it up. I just haven't been bothering because it's not really my priority. So let's go back to core and look for more work, bringing us out to new constellations. I'll develop super immunity. I think the viruses will just develop super viruses. And the war between human immune systems and viruses, I don't think we're winning. I think our technology allows us to eke out a small victory, but I think generally viruses outpace human immune systems. I did not scan the gate. You're right about that. In fact, I don't even know why I'm coming home the slow way. So, luckily, when I go to gates, I see that there's an active gate there, so anytime I'm back in the area, I can scan that gate. It still gets logged, it's just not usable. So, pirate probe to the north, and a Luddic. No, I'm not doing Lud Church. I don't even care if they pay me. I am not working for them. And a pirate probe to the west. If there's a faction I really want to work towards rep, it will be the pirates, because once I start dabbling with colonization and AI cores, I'm going to make a lot of enemies a lot quickly. AI cores will piss off the hegemony, having colonies at all will piss off Persean League, and then having any sort of technological industry will piss off Tritech. So I am going to need allies badly, which is the point of warming up to the independents and warming up to the pirates. So let's hit up that probe to the north first. That one's easy to get to. Yeah, Kanta's protection probably won't be a bad idea, exactly. So the probe's in the Epsilon disk here, which is in this constellation. So I'll explore all of the stars in that constellation while I'm present. Hey, it's a neutron! Yay! I'm gonna get blasted. Oh, yes I am. I might as well do some scanning while I'm getting blasted. Really? No credit for that? And get blasted? I am the worst captain ever. And there's not even any planets here. There's just one star blasting the other star. You know, like you do. Yeah. It's not that I'm just trying to get the topography data for slip surge, because that will help me out a lot. So maybe I'll even do it for the black hole. That's gonna be ouchies, but yeah, we'll do it. Another neutron star. I'm just gonna drop right into its oh Jesus, its gravity well for the scan. I feel like I have a very good track record of immediately getting blasted, even though I would say, what would you say, 70% of the solar system at any given time is not blasted by the neutron star. I seem to always get it anyway. So there we go. Now I have a max burn of 3 while in hyperspace, which is kind of nice. Although I already have a speed of 10. But the real benefit there is if I'm in a nebula cloud or something like that, I'll move a little faster. So the actual mission that I have takes me to the orange star. Got it. But I was going to get some black hole data here. I'm going to save first, just in case it goes real wrong. Realistically, you wouldn't be able to just, like, E-burn yourself out of a black hole, but, you know, we'll pretend we can. So there's that. Because we have so few ships in our fleet, it's really inexpensive to repair them up. So I'm, like, completely trashing our ships, as you can see. They're, like, destroyed all the time, but repairing some small ships is not expensive. Wow. These constellations. I might be getting really lucky with, like, the things I'm finding, but the planets I'm finding are completely underwhelming for colony purposes. They suck. Bunch of irradiated nothings. Did level up, though. One thing I could do... I'll probably just take a combat skill. This is the last star in the constellation, and then we'll head over to the other system, which might be all the time I have left. Hey, there's maybe something colonizable here. Probably not. Let's see. It sucks. I think every single desert world I've seen so far has extreme weather. I think that is true. At least this one gave me a Cobra Wing blueprint, and almost nothing else. I gotta know now. So, planets, hazard rating for unclaimed, extreme weather, extreme weather, extreme weather, extreme weather. Yeah, every desert planet has had extreme weather. The arid planet doesn't. It's just hot and decivilized. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I was not wrong about that. Orpheus and Manuela might not be a terrible combination, because this one has bountiful farmland and abundant organics. It just has poor light, but we could fix that with a fusion lamp. I mean, it'd be expensive. It has tectonic activity, but it's not extreme, so that means we could do a fullerene spool. And then this one hopefully would be extremely hot. So it's it's not the best duo, but it's like workable. And I don't know, we might need to lower our standards because I'm just not finding good worlds. So the last mission that I have for the pirates is heading west, I think. Yep. Gamma Brador. We can pick up the gate that I didn't scan at Gamma Australia and then jump over to Netter, whatever that's called, which is pretty close to our quest target. They're at war again. Okay. There's also like a pirate trying to jump me, which I really haven't pissed off the pirates. I'm on good terms with them, so I'm not sure why they're trying to kill me. They just want to. I get that. I understand. Survival of the fittest and all. Just they have to catch me first. And they're not going to be able to. Alright, so where's the gate here? It is to the southeast. So I'll check the Brador constellation for colonizable. Actually, that's Utopia and a brown. So this is the only system in the constellation I haven't gone. Got it. And we are looking for a probe orbiting a jump point. So it should be right here, and it is. Done. It's unfortunate that the surveys have just been so terrible. I'm sure there's a gem out there somewhere. The real question is, are we patient enough to wait to find it? I have a fleet that has very high fuel capacity that moves at 20 speed, so we have all the right makings to be able to find it quickly for the least amount of pain involved. So I'm trying. So there's a big old nothing here, like a barren world. I'll check it out, but I don't think we're gonna colonize a barren world in the middle of nowhere. Then we'll head back to core, refuel, and look to see if someone will pay for more survey endeavors. Yeah, the best candidate so far is in a remnant system. Yep. It ain't great. Never is. I suppose, not that the game works this way, but like, logic would have it, if it was close and easy and cheap to colonize, it would have already been colonized. Right? The game doesn't really work off that logic, but we can pretend it does. Okay, so we are all set for more. I'm gonna get a few more people for clean 400 crew. The cost of crew is like pretty negligible. Cryovolcanic world and the gas giant world. The gas giant is really close. In the Bolicho... Oh, wow. The gas giant is inside the Bolicho constellation, but it requires 500 crew. I don't have that. But it's like next door. It's a gimme. Orbital habitat. I think this is the orbital habitat that is in the, yeah, I'm pretty sure the orbital habitat that is in the, Remnant system. Is it not? I'm 99% sure that that is the case. Yeah, this is the Remnant one. Because I brought the comm relay online and then was, like, running away. So yeah, those missions aren't going to be easy to do. You know what? Hell with it. I'm going to survey that gas giant. I'll get 100 more crew. So I'm crew over capacity here. I wonder if I could just refit one of my ships to have more crew capacity. Do I even have that mod? What is that? Crew decks? Expended decks? I think I do. Right? Expended deck crew? No, that's not right. It would be, what is it called? I forget what it's called. But no, I don't think I have that mod. So let's put this one back. Berthing, yeah. That's it. Additional berthing. No, I have that mod. I'm just overlooked it. Okay, so I got more berthing on that ship. What are the ships that I can afford to... So the Wayfarer, the Phaeton, and the Tarsus, and the Wolf move fast enough. The Phaeton has drive field, so I can't put berthing there without losing a lot of fuel capacity. But the other ships, I can ditch the fuel tanks because I put all my fuel in the Phaeton anyway. So the Tarsus, ditch the fuel tank, and then add the berthing. There we go. Now I have the space for that extra crew. Okay. Let's go out to Amman and get that gas giant scan. I could get another ship, but the more ships that you add, the more expensive it becomes to run, and the more expensive it becomes to fuel. So the fewer ships that you can do it in, the better. In fact, one could make the argument I should ditch ships. Like, ditch these 2 ships, or 3 ships, and just go Wolf, me, and the Phaeton. But our running costs are inexpensive enough that it's not that much of a problem. So, it's fine. The other one is probe to the west. Oh, and there's another one. Another probe out west. Okay, I'll do both. So Zeta. So while we're out here, I'll go to the 2 yellow stars, the red star and the brown dwarf systems to fully survey that the constellation like I've been doing. It's crazy to think that the core systems are at, like, total war with one another, and I've just been out here poking about surveying. Completely not paying attention to that. If I was smart, what I would be doing is checking the size of these federations. I think they're about the same size. One is not really defeating the other. Yeah. I think the Ludic Church might have picked up a market, maybe. Persean League definitely picked up a market. I distinctly remember it being 6 and 2, so they colonized something or conquered something. I'm not sure which. Oh, I'm not here for a quest. I'm just... No, I was here for a quest, right? Is it in Zeta? It's in Zeta. So it is some distance away from the center. Oh, great. And it's a giant solar system. That's just fantastic. I love when they give me no data. Oh, it's probably ready. Oh, no, this is not it. I hate the quests that are just like, good luck finding it. It's like, you don't pay me enough for a wild goose chase. This is easy fights. There was an exclamation mark on the south of the map. It is a guarded tech cache. Guarded by, like, remnants. Oh my god, just hit it. my very weak lasers blew it up. It was so damaged. Oh no, you're right. That's the correct probe. I was thinking of a different tech cache. Cool. Well, thanks for having eagle eyes. Saving me some Where's Waldo time. Oh, this has ruins. I didn't have the crew to survey this before, but the reason I crewed up is because of all the surveying we're doing. I might as well have crew that can... Oh, nice! Being able to make my own smuggler mules. That's really nice. That's probably the only blueprint from that subset that I care about, but smuggler mules are great when, you know, you make your livelihood smuggling. I probably can't take out the guards of the survey ship. No, I could probably manage that. I'm gonna save first, just in case, but I'm pretty sure those Bastillions are, like, not hard to kill. As long as I do it quickly, because unmitigated, they might have missiles or torpedoes that can do damage. It's one of those, blow them up quick so they can't hurt my own ships. Alright, little missiles, poke, poke, poke. Yep, no problem. Sunders are like anyone that has watched me play a lot of Starsector knows I use Sunders a lot. They're glass cannons, but in the hands of a player, they are very effective for their support cost. Because they punch so like above their weight when used right, that you can kill like cruisers with them fairly effectively. Well, there was a lot of gamma cores there. And some fuel, which is always nice to find. Oops. Didn't mean to pick up all that junk. There we go. Okay, so that one is done. Completed. I'll go a little overtime just to do the rest of the surveys. Because it'd be really nice to end the stream on, hey, I found a good solar system. I knew it wasn't going to be here. There's never really anything around dwarves. But at least it's now searched. Oh, man. I had hope. Yellow stars, I think, have the highest chance for colonies. Or habitable ones. Like our own sun. But that one sucks. Rocky Metallic is kind of like a Mercury, I guess. Would be a Rocky Metallic world. Oh, there's a water world here. Maybe Kevin Costner's down there. With his flipper feet. Plentiful organics, sparse ore, moderate rare ore. Obviously no farming, but good mining. Okay mining, I should say, not good. Okay mining. But cheap to mine because of the very low hazard rating. Wait, there's a spaceport here? Okay, that's confusing. Oh no, I think it's just saying what it would be if there was a spaceport. And there's also Glyth, a desert world to the west. Yeah, rare ores means you can't use mining nanites. But there was no farmland on that water world, so it wouldn't have mattered. Ideal breadbasket worlds don't have transplutonic ore on them, because you can't farm them better. This does have extreme weather and hot. I'll survey it anyway. Yeah, this is a garbage little planet. I mean, there's nothing here. So, I had hopes for this solar system, but it's just pretty blah. All right, and there's one more left in the Leibniz, or whatever it's called, solar system. An irradiated world and a barren world. Probably not going to be what I'm looking for. I don't believe that there's any planet mods that uses irradiated worlds. I'm fairly certain on that. You know, there are benefits for like hot worlds and for other conditions, but not irradiated. So going over time a little bit, I'm going to go out to the probe to do the Hada whatever constellation to wrap up all the quests. But we have broken 1 million, which is 1 million is generally enough to get like. It's enough to sort of start colonizing the very basics. A second cryo-arithmetic engine and a beta core. It's not even the first cryo-arithmetic engine I've gotten. Spicy. Oh! A cryo sleeper. I don't love cryo sleepers. I don't really value them all that highly. But cryo sleepers are a way for you to have extremely high planet growth. If you clear the guardians of the sleepers. And it's just like the coronal tap, it's a benefit of any planet colonized within 10 light years. It allows you to make a unique, well, not unique, but a special building where you essentially thaw out the people sleeping for huge population growth. So if you want to grow a planet quickly, a cryo sleeper nearby is helpful. And then this desert world is hot, stormy, nothing. All of the desert worlds I've found so far have been extreme weather. They're all sand dune. They're all dune worlds with terrible worms guarding them or something. And let's get in a little fight here. So the reason I don't really care about cryo sleepers is like once your planet is max size, it's not a benefit anymore. So it lets you grow quickly, but once you're max grown, it's not a big deal. So that's why it's not a big factor in trying to find planets to colonize for me. Because you can just, you know, be a little bit more patient, and then the benefits are... well, there's not much benefit then. Stop it. It tickles. This Bastillion's not even firing back at me. Like, why even bother with shields? It doesn't seem to even want to attack me. Oh, I got overloaded from that rapid-fire ballistic spray. I think those are point defense guns that ship used to overload me. That's kind of funny. Respect. Three more gamma cores. Nice. Well, if I do get colonies, and I somehow don't fear the hegemony, I have a lot of not good cores, but a lot of cores that I could throw at a colony. How close am I to... Oh, I am very close to Slip Surge, which is the last benefit, the final benefit of, the tangible benefit from topography surveys. Leveled up too. Field modulation. Sun lamps can turn hot and do extreme heat, yes. I did that on my last series, where I had I installed a cryarithmetic engine on a world that had regular heat, and I fusion lamped it to extreme heat. It's expensive, but it's doable. I think this is what, a tundra world? No, this is a jungle world. Ooh. Piqued my interest. Please, please, please. Oh, it's hot. I mean, of course it is. Jungle. Oh, rich farmland with abundant rare ore. Boo. The two work against one another. It's not a bad world. The hazard rating is a little high because it's high gravity. High gravity's not great because it hurts accessibility for trade. I don't mind hot, but the abundant rare ore is a big old loser there. That makes it a lot less attractive. Okay, well, just a few more systems to go. It's one of the nicer ones that we found so far, but it doesn't have a lot of growth potential. There won't be much here. This is a neutron star. So I'm going to drop in upon the star and get the scan in. So that I can slip surge now. Oh no, not quite. Almost. There's actual planets here, which is weird. Rocky unstables and rocky metallics. Well, it's not weird, it's just like neutron stars blast their planets pretty hard. There we go. I can slip surge. Awesome. That's a game changer. I don't know why I'm still scanning. I already have all the benefit. I mean, if you go beyond the topography data, then you can sell the data maps for some money. But, like, that's a tiny benefit compared to slip surging. So for now, I think slip surge took the place of distress call. That's fine. The mission. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, am I done? Wait, what happened? Yeah, I guess I did it and forgot. Okay. So there's one more spot to go, which is the black hole. That's the final in the constellation. It'd be really weird to find habitable worlds around a black hole, because usually they're just cold because of the lack of sunlight. You find a habitable world in a neutron star? I think it's possible, it's just unlikely. It's one of those, like, 1 in 1,000. But even then, like, they suck to colonize, because every time you go home, there's a very fair chance you just get blasted, which gets very old very fast. It'd be cool if the game had the option to build, like, solar shielding or something, where you could block the neutron star from blasting you, but, yeah, that's not a mod I have installed, at least. Fullerene spool! Nice! Nice! Wow, there's a lot of stuff on this planet. There's a lot of food that I'm just gonna have to leave floating. Well, now we have a spool, so once we get the opportunity to colonize, I can increase the accessibility considerably, allowing for planet growth and trade in my megaport. And I think, friends, this is where I am going to leave off, having surveyed a pretty considerable amount of the solar system, or the galaxy. Oh, you know, you see all these question marks, double question marks, or X's, which is the places I've gone. In fact, let's very quickly turn off all the data except for exploration. So anywhere you see like empty square brackets is places I've never been. But I did manage to go to a pretty considerable amount of planets, like this whole constellation, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Like, just did a lot of surveying. Found a ton of stuff. Like, I am rich full of like amazing mods and got some really good blueprints, but didn't end up finding a golden world or golden system to actually put down roots. But yep, this is where I am going to leave off. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nex Revolution, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 25th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits, so thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow pilots.